Hey, it's me, Manic Mark. At the Eccentric Theater of the Eccentric. Some kind of, it's just like from another planet. It's a real meat registry thing where they want you to sign up that you're, paintings today, and I've got an original song. I got this email from this meat thing. They asked me to be a part of their meet. It must be time now that I share the meat on a list, a registry. Just sign up and do it. That's pretty eccentric. Anyway, speaking of meat, one of the most favorite paintings this week of everybody is the Grandpa dancing with the bejeweled ball sack. Bejeweled ball sack. There's something about that. It's just funny. Staying alive. Here's alternative last words. The dying guy says obscure and pointless, and then he says, I want to go to dog heaven, and they claim that it's the drugs, because everybody who's dying, when they take drugs, they see dogs. Albert Hitlerstein. Here's a painting titled Albert Hitlerstein. The doctor wasn't supposed to do that, but he dug his brain out and he kept it. This is a true story. My paintings and what I do here is not as weird as what happens in real life. I keep saying that, but it's true. Too much bacon for my pants. It's a true story. He kept his brain. He was supposed to burn it with the rest of the body. He didn't do it. Kept his brains. There was a big brouhaha over it. He sent slices of his brain all over the place for people to study. Nothing ever came of it, I don't think. Anyway, but there's slices of his brains out there. Okay, and when the Iron Curtain fell, apparently, supposedly, I don't know if it was substantiated, but I think Stalin got a hold of some of Hitler's skull fragments. A friend of mine took me to see a Mike Doty concert. I don't know who the guy is. I still don't know who the guy is. He did some stuff. Anyway, it was really loud. It was incredibly loud and painful. So I'm listening, but I'm thinking he's playing a song with this little electronic thing. Too much bacon in the pan or something. Anyway, bejeweled ball sack, 70s disco grandpa reliving his stripper days. So if a mad scientist like the guy that kept Albert Einstein's brain was able to combine Hitler's DNA and Albert Einstein's DNA, what kind of crazy feature presentation of a song I wrote titled Too Much Bacon for My Pants. It's based on a true story. No, I'm not going to make you a time weapon, but I'm going to kill me, because of but how do I even explain this one? Oh my God. A doctor, when Albert Einstein died, they were supposed to burn his body. The doctor got a hold of it, cut his brain out, kept his brain, and then the family found out about it. They weren't happy. All right, explain this without being eccentric. Alternative last words. Scientific information on how to build time weapons and atomic weapons and all kinds of things, but I couldn't understand it. That wasn't it. I morphed it to too much bacon in my pants, too much bacon for the band, too much bacon for the can, my wife's can, green eggs and ham. I tried to pull it all together and be of a friend who took me to see a Mike Doty concert. The concert was extremely loud. I'm an old man. I didn't care for it. They impress their own sensibilities on the dying person who says the obscure and pointless thing, and they don't care because they say it's the drugs talking. It's politics. People that keep people so angry that they just suck up all the money. We're in that cycle again where people are so pissed. Anyway, now we're going to get to the song. Do regular stuff, but I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. They said, give us the brain back, and the doctor's like, no, I'm not giving anybody the brain back. I'm keeping the brain because I want to figure out how Albert Einstein was so brilliant. You're dying and you got morphine. Chances are you're going to ask to go to dog heaven. You're going to see dogs running around in the hospital. It's happened more than once. I could go through this and do it regular. Okay, here's doing it regular. So I wrote the song based on I can't hear. I'm old and I can't hear, and I'm too old to do the rock thing, and that's what the song's based on. Okay. He sliced up the brain. He set brains all over the place for people to figure out how Albert Einstein was so brilliant. When you're on your deathbed and you say something obscure and pointless, I think I started to slide into the eccentric there. I'm trying to do this without, go through the whole thing again without being eccentric. And what happens if a mad scientist got a hold of the DNA from Hitler and Albert Einstein and combined them together? What kind of crazy manical blue dog is running around in the hospital? Okay, so the child's going to grow up to be Albert Hitlerstein. It's like they cloned Hitler and they were trying to grow up. He used to clone Hitler and he's going to start World War III, and the grandpa's like, hey, it's World War III, so shut up. That's the end of it. Play the song. Not this song. The other song. The real stupid song. That's it. Turn the
For
song.
the rock and roll show, my chainsaw damage hearing is on to go. I drink a beer and I'm asleep by 9. The band cranks and sings a few lines, but the words they fail me, even though I know they rhyme. It's just that audio level messes all up in my mind. It's too loud, my tuning forks are ringing. What's that dude up there playing? When he plays the thing he's playing, the question I got goes something like this: is there too much bacon for the pan? Is there too much bacon for the band? Do I got too much bacon for my pants? I tell my wife in a rant, honey, I got too much bacon here in my pants. I've heard this one before, she says, my lovely man, it's just so like I got too much bacon here in my can. Sung by that dude, the soul coffin man. Can't touch that, she got too much bacon in her can. Ha ha ha! She got too much bacon. When I wake up in the morning, I put some coffee with my cream. Like too much pork in my beans. I mix orange juice and drink it straight from the can. Then I eat too much bacon, green eggs, and ham. It's too much bacon sizzling in my frying pan. It's just too much breakfast food for this here old man. It's too much bacon in my pants. I'm thinking day and night, and my ears, they still ring. I'm telling you I love Lawrence well, forgetting this thing. I got a question, it goes like this: is there too much bacon for the pan? Is there too much bacon for the band? Is there too much bacon? You know where? Too much bacon for my pants. Well, at this age I couldn't care less that I got too much bacon for my pants. I'm just gonna pass it on to the next generation, that bacon in my pan. it's just too much meat for this vegetarian. It's too much bacon for my pants.